Hello and welcome to the first episode of the best Damn Avril Show. I'm your host, Neil, some random guy on the internet, and with me today is my co-host, the owner of the new Avril Band-Aids, Marliz. What's up, Marliz?
What's up?
And since this is the first episode, I just kind of wanted to explain what the show is about. It's a community-focused show where we talk about the latest Avril news and give our thoughts on Avril-related topics. And it's also a way to just get to know the Avril community more and people on Band-Aids and even people outside of that. So I think everyone's going to like it once we sort of figured all this out.
We hope.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. And normally we're going to have another guest on, but for the first episode we just wanted it to be the two of us so you could get to know the hosts better. And so this is mainly going to be about us just talking a bit about ourselves and how we got into Avril and basically our general taste in her music and things like that. So I guess we'll start with the interview process. So Marliz, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into Avril.
Right. So I'm Marliz. I'm 22 years old and I'm from the Netherlands. And I'm one of the admins of Band-Aids, of the current Band-Aids. And how I got into Avril, it's actually a long story. Do you want a long story or a short one?
Oh, no, yeah.
I mean, well, I can make it long, I can make it short, it doesn't matter. Anyway, how did it start? I think it was 2011, not that long ago. I was watching, a YouTube video called Best Songs of 2003, so all the hits come through, and so nostalgic, yay! And I was watching it, and then it was "I'm With You" was going on. I was like, oh shit, I haven't heard this song in so long. I was like, oh my god, all nostalgic, and I knew every single word to it. I knew every single bit of the music video. I was like, damn, Avril Lavigne, who is this again? I was like going to our old songs and stuff, and because I remember I used to listen to her a lot and watch music videos on MTV, when they still played music videos.
Yeah.
And now they don't.
So you were a fan before 2011.
Well, I wasn't really a fan, but I mean, she was popular at the time, around 2003. So, of course, everyone heard of her, and it just made me really nostalgic. So then, I really loved it, and I went to all her old songs, My Happy Ending, Complicated, Skater Boy. I was like, oh my god! And then I found out she had a new album out, which was Goodbye Lullaby, and I loved that one as well. And that's how I got into music.
Okay, so
I became a fan.
So Goodbye Lullaby came out after you rediscovered Avril, or
No, it was already out.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right?
Cool.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
Yeah.
So was that the long version, or was that the?
That's the kind of the in-between version, I guess.
If there's anything else you wanted to add, yeah.
I don't know. There's one. It's not really how I became a fan, but there's one funny story. So you know how "I'm With You" was the one song that made me discover Avril again. Yeah. And there's one time when I was in my fangirl period, diehard Avril fan. I was going through my cassettes at my house, and I put them on. And when I was a kid, I used to record songs from the radio, fun songs or songs that I thought were cool.
On cassette?
On a cassette, and that's what I did. So
even in 2003, you used cassettes back then.
Yeah, I'm not that young anymore, no. But, so I used cassettes, and I put them on, and the first fucking song that came on was "I'm With You" by Avril Lavigne. And I was like, what? Oh my god, it's all meant to happen, me becoming a fan. And that's really funny. So that's the second story. Okay, so how about you?
Wait, so I wanted to know, I don't know anything about how Avril is perceived in Europe. How popular was she in the Netherlands?
When she first...
Yeah, back in the day.
Let Go?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, because I wasn't, I think I was, 9 years old when that album came out, so it kind of went past me. I didn't follow all that, so I'm not sure, but I used to see her a lot on MTV and like a show called Top of the Pops. Do you know that? Or is it a European
I think I only know
band?
about it because of you. So like from videos
Because,
you
oh,
posted
have I
before.
told you? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, I did see her quite a lot, so I guess she was quite popular, yeah.
And so is she cool or not? Because like I don't know. I'm curious.
Now? Back then?
Back then, yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Okay.
Yeah, why wouldn't she?
Yeah, that's something I want to know. Like,
Wait, how about America then? Like, what?
I mean, I don't think I'm the right person to ask, just because at the time I guess I'll get into it later, but I was like 12 or 13 when it came out, and I was a guy, or I am a guy, obviously, right now, but awkward.
You're a guy.
But yeah, so I don't know. I don't think I was the right type of person to appreciate Avril back then, so I'm not really sure how popular she really was. It's kind of like Twilight, like the books. Like, I know they're really popular, but I didn't know anyone who read them, so it's like,
yeah.
like you know they're popular, but you don't know anyone who really reads them. It's like my kind of thing. Like, I heard them on the radio. I guess I should get into my own story since we're already
Yeah, sure.
on the topic.
Who are
So,
you, Red? Who am I talking to?
yeah, so I'm Neil. I've only been a part of this quote-unquote Avril community since February, so not that long.
Yeah.
I'm 26 years old, which seems kind of old, but on BA. Oh yeah, by the way, whenever we say BA, we mean Band-Aids. It's just easier to say. But yeah, a lot of people on BA are up there in age, so I don't feel that old. But though I do on the Discord. But
that's true.
Yeah.
No, a lot of people are actually like around our age or older.
Yeah.
Pretty
By the
cool.
way, in case you didn't know, we have a live Discord chat that you can join and talk to other Avril fans in real time. I'll provide the link to that in the show notes in case you're interested, but it's pretty friendly, so it's a good time. But anyway, back to me. What was I talking
How did
about?
you become a fan of Avril?
Yeah. So obviously I heard her back in the day when she was new, like Complicated and Skater Boy. I was never really a fan of Skater Boy, to be honest. I was like, I remember looking at the lyrics and what, like, Skater Boy, see you later, boy. I don't know about this. I don't know about that line, but
He was a boy, she was a girl.
no, I did like that it told a story throughout. That was kind of cool, but like I said, I don't think I was the right age for it or like the right gender. I don't know. It was kind of weird. You know how it is when you're in middle or high school, but
yeah, I guess.
yeah, but Complicated, I thought I liked it, but I never really thought about Avril. Like, I didn't even know what she looked like until like years later.
Really? She was iconic though. With the hair.
Yeah, she just, I don't know. She just wasn't on my radar, but I knew she was. Then yeah, I listened to My Happy Ending and Nobody's Home and the next album. I liked My Happy Ending. Nobody's Home, I don't know. I didn't really have an opinion on.
Oh my god.
Hey, things have changed. Man. Things have changed. But,
Oh, good.
it wasn't really until The Best Damn Thing. I was like 16, 17 years old in high school when I really started to notice her. Because that was when YouTube was like pretty new. And I saw her music video, Girlfriend. And I was actually kind of confused. Like, wait, why is this the most popular video on YouTube? Like, I was kind of confused.
Well, wasn't that like years later when it was actually the most popular one? Right?
I thought it was pretty popular right away. I remember it hitting 100 million pretty.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she was first hit.
Yeah.
But it's so crazy to think about now. Like 100 million, it's nothing right now.
Yeah. Now that any Bieber video gets 2 billion, so yeah, it's weird.
Half of them by me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting.
No.
So yeah, that was when I first started to really notice her. Like, When You're Gone, I remember liking at the time. I was on the radio a lot. Girlfriend, like, I don't really have a strong opinion on. I think it's okay, but like, I don't love it or hate it.
Yeah.
But like, it was kind of fun to listen to at the time. What were the other radio hits on The Best Damn Thing? Like, what were the other ones? Oh, I think Keep Holding On was one.
I think in the Netherlands it was only like Girlfriend and When You're Gone.
Okay, but I think I do remember hearing. What was I just Keep Holding On? I thought that was alright.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I liked the song sort of, but like I said, I never really thought about her just because I don't know.
But
So
like
actually,
until what happened in February when you like
Yeah.
joined Band-Aids, right? Then you actually became a fan.
Yeah,
Like,
so
how did that?
so I didn't hear any of her songs after that except for What the Hell, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just What the Hell. I didn't hear anything from the self-titled album. And I think it was in December when I was just feeling nostalgic for high school or whatever, so
Yeah.
I just started watching like some Avril Lavigne videos. Like
It's kind of like the same thing as me.
Yeah.
It all starts out with being nostalgic and like
Yeah, and
finding out about her again.
Yeah, and then like you know how when you watch a video it'll recommend other videos, so I just started watching those too, and I remember like the Hello Kitty thumbnail was kind of interesting, so I like clicked on that. I was like, wow, she's pretty different now for
Yeah,
I remember.
what happened?
Yeah. So then I was watching a bunch of her videos, and then I'm weird because like whenever I'm like interested in something, I'll read the Wikipedia article and like things like that about them.
The whole article.
Like just her Wikipedia entry, like on Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
So I read that, and I thought like her story was really weird and interesting, like how she became so popular at such a young age. Like I didn't realize she was only like 16 or 17.
Yeah.
During the Let Go era, which made me feel bad about myself, but
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was reading about that. Then I read that she had Lyme disease, which I thought was really bizarre for someone like her to have that.
Why someone like her though?
Rich.
I mean, it could happen to everyone, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, do we know where she got that? Because I've heard Brazil, but I know there are a lot of ticks in Canada too, and the U.S.
I don't know. You can get them anywhere though.
Okay.
Like when you're in the woods, usually.
Yeah, here like any grassy area, pretty much.
Yeah.
Has ticks.
So yeah,
I thought that was really weird, and so I don't know. I think part of me being a fan of her is not just the music, but also just her weird personality and like
yeah, definitely.
Like her interviews are really like funny and kind of awkward and like fun to watch. I don't know, like I think that's part of why I like her too. So I was watching a bunch of like her interviews on YouTube. I found out about the Chad marriage, which I had no idea about. That was kind of interesting. Just things like that. And then the thing is, like, I wanted to talk to someone about Avril with, but it's hard to find them in the wild these days, I guess, especially like, people my age. So
yeah, I know.
So me and my friends and I, we used to go on this website called Omegle, which is kind of like chat roulette, where you like chat with a random person online, but Omegle, it's video chat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we would do video chats with people, like with random people, and I would go under the music tab so you can talk to people about music. And like the people on there are really weird. Like they play guitar, they like I don't know, they do a lot of weird stuff. You see a lot of other interesting things on Omegle, but anyway.
I guess I can imagine.
Yeah, so I would just troll people on Omegle. Like they would just play their guitar for a little while, and then I would just be like, yeah, that's pretty neat, but what do you think about Avril Lavigne? And then like, wait, what?
Did they leave then, or did they actually start talking about it?
The sad thing was that a lot of them didn't even know who she was, which would really piss me off. Like, it's like, come on, man, you don't even know what Skater Boy is. But,
Kids.
no, like, I would get nexted a lot, to be honest. But yeah, so I was kind of tired of trolling people after doing it for a while. So I was actually looking for an Avril like Discord community, and just because I prefer like live chat in general. And I looked on the Avril Reddit, which barely anyone goes to, and they had a Discord chat, but the problem was that the owner had like a lot of emotional issues, and he would like ban people all the time, and
what the hell?
Like give people mod and then take it away 5 minutes later. He had some really like extreme mood swings, so. Me and another guy left like pretty quickly after that, and so I googled a website. I feel bad for not remembering what it was, but it was a fan site for Avril, and it was actually a really cool website. It had a lot of stuff, and I think it's been around since pretty much the beginning of Avril's career. So I don't know it right now, but I'll put it in the description later. But I emailed the owner. I think her name was Melissa.
Oh, yeah, I think I know who you mean.
Yeah, she's pretty, I mean, the site's pretty well known in the Avril community, I think.
I think she was, like, one of the first Avril fans. Like, Avril noticed her as well. And, like,
she has like her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I emailed her. I was like, "Yo, your site's really cool, but I was wondering if you have like you know of any Avril communities out there." And then she's like, unfortunately, I don't have a community on my website, but Band-Aids has been around for a long time, and you should probably go there. So then I went there and I registered, and I was actually gonna post and say that they should make a Discord chat, but then I realized that they already have one. It's hard to see the little Discord link on the website. It's really small. Yeah. It's like a really small font, so I didn't notice it until the other guy who left with me from the other server noticed it. Okay. So then yeah.
On here too?
He doesn't go on there anymore, but his name was Travis. Like, he was in the Discord for a little while, but yeah, he's not there anymore, unfortunately. Oh. So yeah, that's how I found out about BA, Band-Aids or whatever. And oh yeah, it wasn't even about Band-Aids. It was about how I became an Avril fan.
Yeah, but you answered that question as well now.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing though. Yeah. Just watching a lot of YouTube videos, listening to. I won't say all of her songs, because to this day, I don't think I've listened to all of her songs yet. I'm really bad about that. I've listened to most of them by this point.
You're doing this show.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
What songs have you listened to? Like, is it, how many songs? Like 10? Or
okay, it's definitely not 10.
More?
I think I've listened to most of them. Like, I've listened to all of Let Go, all of Under My Skin, all of The Best Damn Thing. I think all of Goodbye Lullaby and all of AL. I don't think I've listened to any of the B-sides, though, for any of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but like the important album songs. Well,
yeah.
Not important, but
yeah.
You know. Okay.
Yeah, so. Yeah, and then just the community, like the Avril community, I don't know why, but like at least on BA, like people are super nice. Like, I'm in like another community. I won't mention the name, but if you know me, you probably know what community that is. But they're a little different, and so Avril fans.
Rude?
It's just
it's an Avril community, or
no? It's another.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. We won't mention that other band on this show. It's in my contract not to. So, but yeah. I feel like just people on BA are really nice. So, I feel like part of the reason why I'm an Avril fan is because of the community as well, so that helps. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I mean, you have a more interesting BA story though, because you're technically the owner, sort of Band-Aids. We'll get into that, but I mean, how did you get into BA? How did you find out about it?
Well, when I first found out about Avril, obviously I was gonna Google a lot of stuff about her. And so when I did that, usually a lot of the times Band-Aids would pop up, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. I click on it, and usually I was looking for some sort of media, like video or whatever, and it would say like, you can't view this content unless you
you're registered, yeah.
Right? So I was like, I'm too lazy to do that. I'll just look for it somewhere else. But that happened a couple times where it's like only Band-Aids where I could see the video or something that I actually wanted to see. So at some point I was like, okay, I might as well register, and yeah, that's how I found out Band-Aids. Google's the answer.
And this was back in 2011, or like around then?
Yeah, I think I actually registered in January 2012.
Okay.
But I knew about it before I registered.
Yeah. So I mean, unfortunately, you can't really look at the old Band-Aids. Like, it's not around anymore. So like,
there's a site though where you can view like
like an archive
pages, but yeah, it's not really much.
So like, how long has Band-Aids been around? Because I feel like it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, I think it started as a Yahoo group actually.
Oh wow.
And like, I think pretty much 2002, something like that. Start of Avril's career. So yeah, pretty long.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. Let's get into BA though, because it had kind of a weird history, because it died in 2014. Is that when it went down?
Yeah, I think it was 2014. Yeah.
Okay, so then how did you guys like resurrect it and like rebuild it?
Yeah, so the thing was, around 2014 or maybe even 2013, so I just just started getting a lot of problems and actual viruses and stuff. And we used to have a gallery, you know, like we have now, but on the side. And yeah, that one got a virus and it got deleted and just started getting downhill from there. And at the time, I think I was a moderator. And I was like, yo, guys, we have to do something about this, you know, but nothing really happened and shit. So at some point, the admins at that time decided to make me an admin. And we're like, yo, okay, we'll give you admin and then you can fix this. And I was like, well, sure, I want to fix it, but I don't have access to anything. I can't do much, you know. But yeah, and then they all disappeared, sort of. And yeah, there wasn't really anything we could do. So at a certain point, the site actually just went down. And yeah, then we asked the actual owner of Band-Aids, like, yo, what's going on? Can we have like a new forum, or are we updating it? And they were telling us that they were gonna do an update, but there were some problems with it and it was gonna take quite a while. And it took actually months, and the communication was like really bad. Like, it's not even, I don't know the word in English, but it was really bad. So at a certain point, me and Sam, the other admin of this current Band-Aids, decided to just set up a temporary forum, which that at the time it was going to be a temporary forum because we thought the original Band-Aids would come back.
Yeah.
So we made that, and yeah, it was really just to bring like the community back together, just to, you know, discuss Avril and meet everyone, talk to everyone again. And then at a certain point, we had to find out that the original Band-Aids was just never coming back again.
Right.
And so this became the current Band-Aids as it is now, I guess.
So, I mean, are you still able to contact the original owner? Like, I don't know if we should say her name, or like if I would get killed if I mentioned it, but...
No, but I do know where to contact her, and our admins have contact with her as well, but it's just not like really convenient. Like, it takes a long time to get like replies and stuff.
But I mean, she's kind of close to Avril too, right? Like, isn't she kind of close to Avril, or?
Yeah, she is. Like, I saw lots of videos and pictures of them together.
And Avril follows her on Twitter, I think. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure, actually. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like a follow, Avril, please.
I don't think she's looked at her social media in like 3 months. Like, if you look at her Twitter account, it's like, that's for another episode.
I mean, yeah. I guess. Okay, let's save that for another.
Yeah. I don't want to get. Yeah. All right. So yeah, the current Band-Aids, like, so, like, how big was the old Band-Aids compared to the current one?
I think it was pretty big. I think around 2009 or something was like at its peak, you know, with like most members and interaction and stuff. But yeah, I don't know how to measure it. Like, I don't know how many members it had, but it had a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to this current Band-Aids, it was really big.
So, I mean, when I first got on Band-Aids and went to the Discord, well, actually, the funny story is that I talked to you just randomly once, and then I was like, oh, that was kind of cool. Yeah, on Discord, yeah. And I was like, oh, that was kind of cool. And then I went on Band-Aids, like, later in that day, and I was looking at, like, the list of admins and mods, and I found out you were, like, the owner of the site. I was like, oh, wow, interesting. Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah. But so, I mean, when I first met you, like, you were kind of a retired staff member, but then shortly after that, you became, like, an admin again. Like, what happened, you know, to make that happen?
Well, you know, during the time where Band-Aids was down and stuff, there's just, like, a lot of, you know, shit going on, which pretty much made me lose my interest in, like, maintaining Band-Aids and stuff. So when it like when we first started the temporary form, I was like, yo, okay, I'm just gonna try to, and help you guys out for the first couple of months, but I really just was kind of done with it and was really
you didn't really intend to be like a full-time like owner like all the time. You just kind of did it at the start just to get things going.
Yeah, and well, I started pretty much to just, like I said, bring the community back together and stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, at a certain point I was like, I'm not gonna stay in admin if I'm not doing anything, so I might as well just retire and let other people take my position and work if they enjoy doing it. So then I was gone for a while, and eventually I just kind of missed it and went back because that's why I was still the owner. So I just changed the button and now I'm admin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, cool. And I mean,
I did ask the other ones, like obviously if they wanted me back, but
yeah, it's actually a pretty like light staff right now. There aren't that many.
No, but on the other hand, there's also not really that much going on, as in Avril news and stuff. So it's we just try to make events and stuff and just enjoy the community. Yeah.
I mean, so like, what do you think the future of BA is? Like, do you see it growing? Like what? Do you have any like huge goals for Band-Aids going forward?
No, I don't intend to like make it the biggest site ever. Because forums are kind of old-fashioned anyway. It's not really a thing anymore. So I basically just keep it. Just wanted for members to enjoy and like have a place to discuss news. But like I said, I don't really have intentions to make it big.
Okay. Well, another thing that I remember too is you want to tell everyone about your story about losing grip and like
losing grip.
Yeah, like
story about losing grip.
You didn't want to listen to it at first.
Oh yeah. Well, how do you remember this? I don't even remember telling you. It's not even a big story. Like, I guess so. Yeah, when I first started listening to Avril, I was all into Goodbye Lullaby, which is like acoustic songs and pop songs, and so that. And also at the time, when I became a fan, I was quite lost in my music taste. Like I didn't really know what to listen to. And then Avril came along. I was like, yay, this is good. And I listened to her, but then so I went to all her songs and I listened to Let Go, and then all of a sudden you have this song Losing Grip, and it's like so heavy and
heavy. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say heavy, but I guess heavier than her other stuff.
It was like I didn't really listen to that sort of stuff. So yeah, when I put it on, I'm like, I do kind of like this, but at the same time, it's not really music for me. Like I was kind of embarrassed to listen to it. So like, whenever my sister or my mom walked in the room and I was listening to that song, I was like, immediately like turn it up. Like shit, they're not supposed to hear this.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, that's the story I told you. I don't even remember. Like,
I wonder if other people have had that experience. You should.
I know a lot of people have their experience that they like are ashamed of Avril.
That'll be another episode too.
Avril in general, listening to Avril. I had that too, but.
That'll be another episode.
Yeah.
When we get the right guest on, that'll be. We'll see, but So yeah, do you want to move on to our main topic, or at least our first main topic? Normally we'd go over Avril news, but it's been kind of quiet lately for Avril news, so we're just gonna get into our main topic for this episode, which is us kind of ranking our favorite and least favorite Avril albums from 5 to 1, so least to favorite. Whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be counting down, and we'll start with you, Marliz. What's your 5th favorite or least favorite Avril album?
Least favorite.
Yeah.
That has to be The Best Damn Thing.
Oh, man. Why are you on the show then?
What's that reaction? What? What did you say?
The show name.
Yeah, sorry, but.
All right.
The Best Damn Thing is just. I do like the album. It's fun and. Like I always listen to it before I go out to like get all hypey and get in the mood.
God, all right. I'm kind of tilted by that, but to continue.
No, but in general, I just think it's not really. I don't like the whole era, you know, with all the pink glitter and dancers and yeah, it's not really my thing.
Like,
So,
are there any songs that you dislike that you like that?
wait, let me grab the song list.
Who's the fake Avril fan now?
No, but then it's easier, right? Don't blame me.
Yeah, I know.
Songs that I hate. Well, I don't really. Let's see. Oh yeah, actually, I do. Well, I don't hate it, but I really dislike "Hot."
No, it's like one of my favorite songs of the album.
Really?
Yeah.
And I also dislike the music video of both those songs.
All right, the music videos aren't that great.
Okay, at least you can.
Yeah, they're not that great.
Yeah, I just. No, I can't explain why.
Okay,
It's
perfect.
too poppy, too cheerleady, too fake or something. I don't know.
I mean, is it fake or is that her? Because like when I watch interviews of Avril, like she definitely has that side to her.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
But it just sounds too. What's the word? I don't know.
well, I mean, what do you think of the songs that aren't that hypey? In your words, like "When You're Gone" or "Keep Holding On." Like, what do you think of those?
Yeah, I love those songs. I love "Keep Holding On" and whenever she makes songs like that. But also, like, there's "Innocence," and usually people love that song, but I have nothing with
I think
that
it's
song.
okay. Like, I don't love it.
Like, it's fine, but
It's okay.
not the best. Yeah, so that's my 5.
Okay. I mean, mine isn't very original. It's the self-titled, the
Avril
Avril Lavigne. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's as bad as people say. Like, I don't really hate any of Avril's albums or songs or whatever, but, like, I thought the singles were pretty weak. Like, Here's to Never Growing Up. I thought that was, like, I feel like in 2013, a lot of pop artists were doing, like, the YOLO, like, Live While We're Young pop song, and I feel like that this was one of those, and I don't know, it wasn't that great to me.
I actually quite liked it as a single.
It's like, it's okay at first for me, but I got tired of it a little bit. And then Rock and Roll, that was pretty fake to me. Like,
Yeah,
okay, Avril, like, I never really thought you were rock and roll to begin with. So
yeah, that's kind of true.
and
the lyrics aren't the best.
oh, no. And then, what were the other singles?
Let Me Go.
I thought that was okay. Like, I don't think it's as bad as people. I think a lot of Avril fans just don't like Chad, so they hated that song. I thought it was okay.
Well, I think the whole world has like a problem with Nickelback, which is like, can I just say that's so stupid? Like, oh my god, Nickelback, the band's so bad. It's just so mainstream to hate on them. But
One thing I will say about Nickelback is that I love.
oh, are you one of those people?
No.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I was like, it's like you say
like
they're not that bad. I was like, me on the other hand, fuck Nickelback. No, I was gonna say, I really liked Avril's cover of "How You Remind Me."
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, I'll get into that later though. But yeah, Let Me Go. I didn't think was that bad. I don't think she really ever had a fourth single. I think like she unofficially made it, "Give You What You Like." Was that true?
Yeah. She should have made that one first single, like.
Yeah, like that's yeah. I don't have any problems against that one, but like "Sippin' on Sunshine" and "Bitchin' Summer," like those are, I don't know. I think those are kind of boring. And Hello Kitty, like I'm kind of known as the Hello Kitty defender on BA, so and I'm not gonna defend it right now.
You love it.
Because I'm not gonna defend it now because it would take too long and we don't have that kind of time. But yeah,
I think they already know.
Yeah, so that one I like. It has a lot of problems, but it's like kind of fun to listen to. It has a lot of troll appeal to me. So yeah, yeah. So
I mean, yeah, the drop is a problem.
Yeah. There are a lot of problems, but
It's funny though. I remember when I first listened to it, I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how a lot of people felt. And the music video is not as good as it could have been, in my opinion. Like that part in the middle, like where it's black and white, and she's like waving toward Japanese fans. Like, what the hell is happening here? Like, I don't know. It was weird. It was weird.
Also, it was so racist. The whole video. Did you know about that?
That's not.
People calling it racist.
Let's not get into that.
No.
But I made a whole thread on Hello Kitty. I felt it should have won an award for that on BA, and it didn't. I'm still kind of salty about that, but that's okay.
Maybe next year.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, I was just kind of disappointed with the album and the music videos and everything, and I was more disappointed because like How You Remind Me and the One OK Rock song, Listen, like. I know she still has the potential because I really like those songs, and I think those are better than the songs on the self-titled album, so it kind of disappointed me.
But How You Remind Me is before.
Oh, was it? Was it?
Right?
I don't know. Because I thought it was on the deluxe album of the self-titled.
Okay, then maybe. Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
I didn't say anything.
But yeah, like, I think those two songs are really good, so I see the potential in Avril still, but like the album itself.
Yeah, but like the song with that band, wait, what's
One
it
OK
called?
Rock.
Yeah, but what's the song called again?
Listen.
Duh. That's, I think, you can't really compare that to like new Avril music coming out, because it's also with a band and stuff. I mean, I do hear, like, when you hear Do That Band's album, and then that song is really Avril-ish. You know, so maybe it does kind of represent it, but
yeah, I just mean like
I do like it as well.
Yeah, like her voice. It's like, her voice is so good on these. Like, it's such a waste.
Yeah. Well, I hope you go that sort of direction, but
yeah, we'll get into that in our next topic, but yeah. Okay, so I wanted to
all the way through here.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you this though, because I know the lyrics are kind of bad on some of the songs, but overall, I thought the lyrics on the self-titled is actually better than like normal Avril stuff. I mean, what do you think?
Normal as in the other albums?
Like the previous ones. Maybe not Let Go or UMS, but like at least the other two.
It depends. Like the Avril Lavigne album, it has like half immature songs, mature songs, and those immature songs are kind of like they're not good. Like, I wouldn't say really good lyrics.
Yeah, like Hello Kitty's really bad, like lyric wise. Yeah,
I love those lyrics.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're kind of fun, but like, come on, like, yeah, I'm not gonna sing them now, but
or give you what you like. I think they're pretty good. Those lyrics.
Yeah, that's like certain songs, like I feel like they're her best songs lyrically, so I think that's a good sign at least for her next album. But yeah, let's move on because this could take.
Yeah, we're taking this long, I think.
All right, so yeah, number 4.
4. What's my number 4 again? I think it's kind of I'm gonna have to say Let Go. I think.
Oh wow.
I know it used to be like my second favorite, but it kind of lately I don't really listen to it anymore. I don't know. It's not.
I mean, I think I have a reason for that, but I guess I'll get into that whenever I get to talk about it.
Do you have a reason for me why I don't listen to it?
Is it because maybe you're not in that age range anymore? Like maybe the lyrics don't relate to you as much anymore?
Yeah, I guess. Well, that doesn't really matter, but also just the whole vibe of the album. Like I know I love a couple songs, like Tomorrow and Wanted, I'm With You. Those 3 are like, I completely love them. But the others are, I don't really listen to them that much.
Okay, so you're not like a Skater Boy and Complicated person, because those are like her 2 biggest songs probably ever. Like 2
I mean, I do like them.
Yeah.
But like the other non-single songs, it's just kind of boring to me lately, I guess.
Okay. Number. Do you want me to go, or do you have anything more?
Yeah, sure. No, go ahead.
Number 4, I'm gonna say the fan favorite "Under My Skin" is my number 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, send your hate mail. Yeah.
So you're gonna me too.
It has one of my favorite songs, "My Happy Ending." That's one of those songs you can, after a few drinks and just sing that, it's a good time. especially if you're a guy.
After a few drinks. That's kind of an insult to the song.
No, I mean, no, like when you're playing League of Legends and you're just like singing that. Yeah, it's pretty sad in a way, but kind of fun. But
Anymore.
Hey man, it's a disease. I can't get away from it. But,
I did. I uninstalled it. I can't have it.
Oh, okay. Good for you. I don't think I have that kind of willpower. But yeah, like I feel like with UMS, it's one of those things where, like, I think I had to be there at the time or like at the right age to listen to it to really get the full appreciation of it. Like, I like the songs. I like Nobody's Home. I like My Happy Ending. You know, I like most of them. Because like I said, like I don't really hate any Avril songs, and like I like all the albums like to some degree. So I'm not really a hater, but I don't think I really connect with the album that much. So yeah.
But also like the whole style, genre of the album. Do you like that, or? I mean, really your thing.
Yeah, like I kind of like. I know I wasn't supposed to mention it, but like Paramore, like their first album, All We Know Is Falling. Like I kind of see UMS like that. Like it's pretty good, but I don't fully connect with it because it's not really my style of music overall. So yeah. I kind of
that makes sense.
Yeah, I lumped those two together. But so yeah, let's go to number 3.
Number 3. My number 3 is Avril Lavigne, self-titled.
All right. You want to add anything? We talked about it for a while, but
yeah. I mean, like I said, some songs are just as an album as a whole, it's not an album to me. It doesn't feel like an album. Half of the songs are immature, other half is mature, and I only kind of like the mature side actually, like songs like Falling Fast, Give You What You Like. The other ones. Yeah, like Bitching Summer and Sipping on Sunshine, they get kind of boring quickly.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying.
They're kind of pop songs and like, yeah.
All right. And I mean, I guess another thing was that like maybe because of the Lyme disease, she doesn't have a lot of cool live performances, like things like that. I don't know. It feels kind of empty.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
All right, so I'll go with number 3, I guess, unless you wanted to add anything.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, sorry, I accidentally keep talking over Marliz just because Skype has this like small delay, and it's something I have to get used to.
Does it? Oh.
Yeah, that's like a second delay or so, but so number 3, I was actually like, this is really hard for me. Like, I'm still not really sure what my number 3 is, but I guess I'll go with Let Go. Kind of for the same reason as UMS. Like, I think I had to be there, even though I was there. Like, I wasn't in the right mind space. I guess like I was just like an annoying preteen or whatever. So, yeah. I mean, I like Anything But Ordinary. I like I'm With You. Like, but I don't really like Skater Boy. Like I said, which is one of the more iconic like songs in the album.
Yeah.
Like one of the BA members, BogoGog24, she said that the song kind of has like a Disney Channel vibe. Like it's something
Disney Channel vibe.
It's like Disney Channel.
Oh yeah, because that yeah.
Yeah, it's like what they would consider
thing.
Cool. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's like it. I get that vibe.
At the time.
Yeah. But I mean, I like it, and also she just sounds so much different than what I'm used to now. It's like she's like totally sounds like a kid.
Her
so
voice,
I don't know. But I mean, I respect it though for sure. Like, and number 3 is pretty high for me, so I don't have much more to add.
Okay. Okay, so number 2, mine is obviously. Wait, what's left?
Obviously, and then
no, like it's not gonna be Goodbye Lullaby, obviously, because that made me a fan. So, what is left? Under My Skin. Yeah. I think Under My Skin actually used to be like my least favorite, but I really like the whole sound of it, like the rockier stuff, and also I love the live performances of it. Like at the time, they're really good, and just like the whole era. And yeah, I love Nobody's Home and every other song to it. I don't know what to say, but
one of the funny things about Nobody's Home is that if you look up Avril Lavigne on Urban Dictionary, for her description it'll say the artist who rhymes home with home.
Oh yeah. Yes, that's Avril. Very writer.
Yeah. I'll get into that later. Speaking of lyrics in our next topic.
You're gonna get into a lot of stuff later.
I like teasing things for the audience, man. I like teasing. Okay. All right. So my number 2, like I said, it was pretty hard between 2 and 3, but I'm going with The Best Damn Thing. The weird thing about this album is that I don't think it has any of my favorite songs on it, but it's just solid all the way through. I think. Like even for songs I don't love, like Innocence, I think they're okay at least. Yeah. Like I just think it's pretty solid from start to finish. I don't know. There isn't really much more for me to add.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Kind of like a punk pop album.
Yeah. It's pretty close with Let Go though. So.
But I just think that she doesn't really fit that whole punk style, you know, with her voice as well, because she has like a cute voice, and it's like, yay!
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, I think that's. I don't know. I think I just have a lot of strong memories about it too, just because that was when I finally knew how she looked like, and I just.
Oh yeah.
That's where, like, when I really knew who Avril Lavigne was. So I think that's another reason why. But who knows?
More emotional connection to the album.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get to number 1.
Number 1 is Goodbye Lullaby.
Yeah.
I just love that album, and I love her voice on it, and I love the whole era because I became a fan there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just love it.
Okay, like favorite song, like
favorite
anything.
Song. I think. Let me see. I think it's "I Love You."
That's a great song.
Yeah, a lot of people hate on it though.
Come on, she says she references "Complicated." Come on, it's pretty cool. Cool, man.
Yeah, I like how it's acoustic and it fits stuff.
I think one song we disagree on is "Goodbye." Like, obviously my number 1 is.
That's my favorite. I think.
Like yeah, both of our number 1s are "Goodbye Lullaby," obviously, since we have neither of us have mentioned it. So, but yeah. So I mean, what do you like about "Goodbye"?
That it's just so stripped down, and her voice sounds really genuine. That's right. Yeah. And emotional, and I also love the music video for it, because I remember when, at the time, she was like, "Oh, guys, I have a surprise for you," and like everyone on Band-Aids was guessing what the surprise was gonna be, and like, oh, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be a new song or whatever, and then she put out the surprise was the Goodbye video, and everyone was like, "Oh, I didn't want this. It's so bad. We could have get more." Like, dude, you got a fucking music video. Can you be happy and shit? And yeah, I don't know. I really like that music video. The whole concept of it.
I think I would like it more. Like, when I first heard, I didn't realize it was about her previous husband or whatever. Like, I didn't really get it. So maybe that's why.
Oh, I did. I think it was good directed. It's kind of like a homemade video. Like, that's what it looks like, right?
No, I mean the song, not the video.
Oh, the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think, because wasn't Goodbye Lullaby not well received at first, but then like over the years people have come to like it, or what?
You mean people on Band-Aids, or?
Yeah, like the Avril fans.
I think it's more like they don't like the live performances of it. I know that's what a lot of people are complaining about, because she seemed boring on stage, or bored on stage, and I mean that's the stuff that I heard. I'm not sure about the album though. I think a lot of people really like it.
Okay.
We do. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't really talked about why I like it, but like I just think the songs are really good. It has my favorite song, which is "Smile," even though the lyrics are really questionable in parts. Like,
have you listened to "Smile" in reverse? That's even better.
oh yeah, I think you linked that. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, like I love the music video too, just because her facial expressions in that video are hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't like every single face she makes. Like it just makes me laugh, just because they're so like weird. Like I'll try to edit those into this part of the video, but and then like the black and white part of the video, like where she's like fixing people's like parts or whatever, is really cheesy, but in a good way, I guess. So. And I actually thought her live performances were really good. Like the ones on YouTube, like the AOL and like the Walmart.
Yeah, I think it's more like the tour videos.
Yeah.
So, but I watched the the live show in the Netherlands so many times on YouTube, and I still want to kill myself for not going there. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Because it was really annoying. Like, I was becoming a fan in like 2011, right?
Yeah.
And she was coming to the Netherlands with her tour in, I think it was like August 2011, and I was like just becoming a fan. So I was like, should I go? Should I not go? And it was going to be my first concert, and I didn't really have anyone to bring with me because I didn't really know anyone who listened to Avril. So I ended up not going. That's till this day the biggest.
Yeah, I mean, even though I wasn't a fan, I wish I went just because. Yeah.
It's the most perfect show I've ever. Oh, I wish I went there. Like, of all the eras, that's my favorite. But yeah, shit happens. Can go back again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Also, another underrated thing. I think I like her look the best from that era, like the green, green, purple, pink, or whatever, and blonde.
Yeah, like her whole style, clothing.
Yeah.
Style. I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like the current Avril a lot too, but we'll see.
Which one?
Like the current, like on her social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good too. But oh yeah. One thing I wanted to ask you is that, or not ask, but like it sucked that Avril didn't go to Europe at all for the next tour.
Yeah, she didn't. Like, I was really looking forward to it, to actually finally see her live, because I still haven't.
Yeah, I mean, so do we actually know if it's because of the Lyme disease, or was she never planning on going to Europe at all anyway?
Well, I don't think we know, but I don't think she was planning to at all, because it wasn't that successful there. Because I remember she did go, like, she went to Asia and America.
Yeah.
And then it was done or something, and then she went back to Asia again, so I don't think they were actually planning on going to Europe. So that's
which is funny, because if you go to BA, like, everyone is European pretty much, except for like 5 people. So
you're not Americans as well, right?
Yeah, sort of. They're like 2 Canadians though, like, which is pretty disappointing. Like, we're the Canadians in that band.
I know, right? Represent yourself.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to the next segment, which is, what are your expectations of or for AL6? And before we get into that, I'll just kind of go over what we know so far, what Avril has said so far about it. She hasn't said that much, but might as well just say it now.
Good reminder.
Yeah. So she said it's coming out this year, and then she signed with the new record label, BMG. They're kind of new and kind of small, I think, from what I've researched.
Yeah.
She said she's going back to her roots a little with church and country influences. And a lot of the songs are going to be about topics she hasn't covered before, so not just love and stuff like that. She teased a single with the name Warrior, and some of the lyrics she teased.
Which we don't know for sure, right? Or do we?
Well, I mean, she
actually called Warrior.
I don't remember, but I mean, I think it's fair to say that it's probably true, but I guess she hasn't fully confirmed it. But I think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
There's a good chance, is what I'll say. And she teased some lyrics for it. I won't bow, I won't break, and I'm a warrior, which is a really original chorus. And then she also teased other lyrics for an unnamed song, Black and White. Not really much to add to that, but yep, just Black and White. And that's about it as far as I know. Oh yeah, also she's going to work with Chad on a few songs, but they might not make it to the final album, because I think Chad said she has like 16 or 17 songs done, and obviously not all of them are going to make it, so we don't know. But he did at least work with her a little bit. So yeah, with all that in mind, like, so what are your expectations for AL6 then? Just knowing all that.
Oh, jeez, I haven't really thought about this. Well, my expectation, I just want it to be an album that's truly from herself, and not with forced pop songs like "Here's to Never Growing Up" and rock and roll and that sort of stuff. You know, I just want a big whole, like not kind of a mess like Avril Lavigne with all the different songs.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to listening. Like she said that she wrote about other topics.
Yeah.
Like not about love and stuff. So yeah, it's probably going to be about Lyme disease and, you know, whatever she's gone through. So I'm kind of looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, so like there's this trend of like these pop stars from a few years ago making these like stripped down like acoustic or piano ballad songs. Like Kesha just dropped a single yesterday.
Yeah, I
like
literally just listened to it today.
And then Miley Cyrus did that earlier this year, and Lady Gaga did that I think last year or year before. So I feel like that's kind of a trend. I mean, do you think Avril will follow that trend or what?
I hope she does, because it really fits her, like those kind of songs, I think. So,
right.
Yeah, like I said, like usually they want to go for the fun pop songs, like "What the Hell," "Here's to Never Growing Up." Those were like the first singles of the other albums, and just too forced for me, you know? Mm-hmm. Like I just want it to be real this time. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I also wonder, like, what did you say? Church and country music? Back to her roots? Like, I kind of wonder what she means with that. Because usually Avril's not the best at describing what her music sounds like.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to say to the viewers is that like what she claims an album will be and what it actually is are two very different things. So so like who knows if any of this is real.
Well, I hope I get like, if it sounds like Falling Fast, I'll be so down for it. Like, cause that kind of is. It reminds me of what she's saying, church country, and then I think of Falling Fast.
Yeah, I mean, church country kind of reminds me of like Miley Cyrus, like what she did earlier this year. It could be like that.
Well, I hope it's not actually too country, because I'm not really into that. Let's hope for the best.
yeah. Who knows? Like what she really means by that.
Yeah. So what do you expect?
Well, I mean, do you think it'll come out this year?
No.
Really?
No, there's like I actually don't think so. So it's like a lot of people who actually thought it's going to be out. It was already going to be released, you know. But with Avril, I just learned to not expect anything until there's actually a confirmed date and shit, you know.
Yeah, I mean the clock is ticking. We're in July, so like that's the 7th month of the year. So, or unless she does like a Paramore and announces an album, and then the album comes out 3 weeks later, which I'm not really sure.
Yeah. Or like a Beyonce just drops out and just hey guys, here's my new album.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if Avril could get away with that, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I hope it's coming out this year. I truly do, but like I said, I don't really expect anything. I don't want to get excited and then be disappointed, you know. So we'll see what happens, and I hope she doesn't release another summer album in winter.
Oh yeah, that was kind of a problem with the last one. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it got pushed, right? Like that album.
I have no idea.
Like L.A. Reid was saying, like, it's gonna be released end of this year, which was when was Avril Lavigne 6 released? Wait, I mean, when was Avril Lavigne released?
I don't know.
2000.
I just know it was 13. Yeah, I know it was 13. I don't know the date.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember. Never mind what I was trying to say.
We're good. So I pretty much think the same way as you. Like, I don't really have any expectations for the music. I just kind of want it to be like real and honest. So, and according to her, it seems like that's going to be the case just because of her new label. So.
Yeah. that's nice. It's weird that it's such a small label though, but if they let her do what she wants to do, then I'm totally for it. Like, I don't really care about her being big again or being in the chart.
I was actually going to ask you that. Like, how big do you think AO6 is going to be?
Well, I really gonna need to hear the music first.
Yeah, I think it depends on the music because, like, if she releases another like self-titled, then nothing can save it. Like, no promo can save it. I don't think. Like, it has to be good.
Yeah, I think that's definitely what it is. Like, fuck promo. You just have to make good music, and the standard pop formula doesn't help. At least not with Avril. So yeah, I don't know. I hope she will do well. Obviously.
Do you think it'll do better than the last album?
Sorry?
Do you think it'll do better than the last album?
I hope so, because then she will tour in Europe.
Yeah.
And
that's true. Yeah.
I mean, if she doesn't come now, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, so I mean, I was actually looking into BMG just to see like what other artists are signed to BMG, and it seems to mostly be artists that were popular when I was in middle or high school. Like,
really? Like what artists?
Like Nickelback.
They're signed there?
Yeah, and actually I have a suspicion that Avril might have signed there because Chad did. She has a weird relationship with her ex-partners. Like, she'll just do whatever they do. It's really weird. Like, I hope that's not the reason. I hope she actually wanted to join. but yeah, Nickelback, Fergie, I think she just signed there. You're one of your favorite bands, Blink-182.
Oh, really?
They're BMG.
They're not really my favorite band anymore, though.
Oh, okay.
So ever since Tom left.
Okay.
Right.
But basically what I'm saying is, like, bands that I remember when I was, like, 12.
Yeah. It's not really good. Well, Blink-182 are doing, like, pretty good, though, as in promo and stuff. So maybe...
Yeah, I actually saw that their last album did okay, actually.
Yeah, it did pretty well.
Yeah.
But it was also, like, their big comeback. And for Avril, this is also going to be sort of a comeback, right? Because she's been... out of the music scene for quite a while.
Who knows what the promo will be like, because Nickelback just released an album like 2 or 3 weeks ago and it didn't do very well, I don't think. So
they did? I didn't even...
Exactly, yeah. No one knows they released an album. The only reason why I know is because Avril tweeted about it, and it's like her latest tweet, so that's the only reason why I know. So...
Well, let's start with this. I just care about good music, that's all.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, do you think that the lyrics will be better, or because she did say that she was like listening to Ed Sheeran and people like that, so like maybe
like singer-songwriters. I hope so. I honestly can tell. I mean, the lyrics that she teased though weren't like.
Yeah,
well,
I didn't want to say it, but like. When I saw it's like, check out my latest song, Warrior, and then it shows a picture of the chorus and it's just, I'm a warrior. Like, come on, man. It's like, come on.
So and
then Black and White, it's like, come on. That's been done so many times. It's like...
I know. So I'm hoping for some deeper, more creative lyrics.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like that Avril is kind of cheesy, but still, I kind of want something a little bit better, like, lyrically, so...
Yeah, same.
So yeah.
Who knows? All we can do is wait and listen.
Yeah. And I think it'll come out this year still, but I have no idea. It's so hard to get a sense because their social media is so bad. Like, I know I said we'd do that in another episode, but like, man, their social media, it's just...
It used to be worse, I can tell you that.
Well, I mean, at least a long time ago, she used to make some really trolled tweets that like you could tell they were from her and they were like really weird.
I love that.
But now I feel like the tweets are just like, here's my Abby Dawn shit, and here's my nutrition bar, and here's my green juice that I'm advertising. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna. Let's just get into that another time.
Yeah. No, yeah. There's gonna be another episode. Yeah.
I mean, this is taking quite a while, right? I don't know how long you want these episodes.
Yeah. We should probably wrap it up then, since we pretty much gave our full thoughts on AO6. Hopefully it'll be good. We have no idea, but normally this after we talk about our main topic, we would have like a section where we would answer questions from the community and kind of just go over comments they've made about the last episode. But obviously this is the first episode, so there aren't any questions or comments. But if you would like to leave a comment or a question for the next episode, We don't have any social media accounts for this yet. Hopefully that'll be done by next episode. But the best way to contact us would be by commenting on this YouTube page or messaging us on the forums, either in the thread or just PMing us, or going to the Discord and asking there. That's another good way. So yeah, those are the 3 best ways to contact us. That's about it for this episode. Marliz, do you have anything to add? Any thoughts?
Well, no. I don't think so. I just hope. Just let us know, like, if you like it and shit, so we can...
No, yeah, like, tell us...
So, like, the next time... We do already know our guest. Can we just already say that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so our next guest is going to be Karen, a.k.a. In Wonderland. So, if you have any questions for her, just... Yeah, like Neil said, let us know in the comments or on Band-Aids or whatever. And then we will ask her next time. And I don't know when next time is going to be, but
hopefully,
soon.
She's on vacation, so it won't be right away. But hopefully, shortly after she gets back, we can put something together. But yeah, tell us what you like and what you don't like about this episode. Honestly,
think it's going to be too long, though. Like maybe if I don't know if you're going to edit it still, but
I'm not.
You're not.
No.
Too lazy.
I think people like long shows, man. I do.
Some people do.
Yeah.
It depends. Maybe if we're interesting enough, then let's stick around.
Yeah, let us know what you don't like and what you do like, and we'll change the show accordingly. And also, just the best way to support the show is to just tell other people about it. Your friends, your enemies. I'm sure they would like it too.
Your grandma, your grandchild.
Yeah. Just spread the word, and not just people on Band-Aids. Like we want this to be for all, like, the full Avril fan base. And I actually wanted to get Melissa from that fan site that I don't remember to come on as a guest sometime. So yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to the... Fuck! Forgot the name of the show. No!